to finish off later. Nice. There we go. Is that working? Looks like it's working. I like it's playing that Frostpunk game. Looks kind of interesting.
It does look interesting, yeah. It's not something I'm going to get like right now, but I'm definitely quite interested in picking it up
Yeah,
later. It's a bit cheaper.
yeah.
Reminds me a bit. It's funny it came out at the same time as well, you know, within the same month as Surviving Mars. So they're both like go into a hostile environment and try and survive, but kind of slightly different.
Oh, you forgot about Surviving Mars. It wasn't too short to think about that.
I only saw a couple of people play it, so I don't really have like a full opinion on it, but it looked interesting.
Have I fucked up there? Does that look better? There you go.
The other thing I realised was that Frostpunk's done by the guys who did This War of Mine. I didn't know originally, which makes a lot of sense.
Oh, yeah, it's them, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
No, Zaren, you're not dead. No one's dead yet.
Very, you know, sort of brutal survival game, which is very similar in some ways.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Hmm.
Right. First thing I'm going to do, I think, is lock in this quirk from the Templar. Sorry, I should say my leper. He's got fated, and I think I'm going to lock that in for.
Yeah, I think that's a really good one for lepers.
9k, but I think it's worth it, to be honest. Wait, what's in a syringe? Hey, everybody. Hey, Rose Noel. Long time no see. You're puzzling over trying to figure out what my Twitch avatar is. It's 5 from Drakengard 3, where she's eating the crab she beats up. She goes, so tasty. Okay, we've got 24k gold. So, anything we should do here, I wonder. I need deeds for a lot of stuff. Any particular suggestions I should be upgrading next? Do you reckon, Phil? Hey, oh thanks, Nate.
What do I like to upgrade? Apart from the blacksmith, the guild, which are both obviously pretty good. I generally pick the two highest thing on the stress, you know, the top ones, the cheapest ones, and upgrade them a little bit, just a tiny amount, just because you tend to use those most because they cost the least.
Yeah.
Try and get a second room in the sanitarium, because sanitarium uses the face relics, so they're pretty. You don't have to worry too much about using a lot of them because they don't overlap with the blacksmith, the guild.
So we go to the sanitarium.
You can also reduce the cost of treatment, which is another quite a good upgrade to have early on.
I should have upgraded before I put a thingy in there, shouldn't I? Duh.
It's not too big a deal.
Treatment library.
Maybe, I mean, it depends on how much you need to use the survivalist. I tend to leave her till later because you can trade this currency into the other currencies to upgrade other stuff earlier. But if you're using the survivalist a lot for camping skills, putting a couple of points in there early is pretty straightforward.
I haven't used a huge amount. I got
no.
So.
And most of the time, you're only using it to unlock like the anti-disease upgrades for camping skills or the anti-ambush upgrades.
That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, Rose, I'm aware. It's because of the way that the stream twitchy thing works. It's because the Windows size is weird. I'll show you. Like, this is how it actually supposed to look. This is the top of the screen. This is where I have to stick it. That's why the mouse looks slightly off. Also, hey, Carl.
Hey!
I enjoyed that video. What Pyre actually
said. You think you can take me?
You can take me? You're done. The interface is definitely derping, yeah. It's definitely derping. I've got Bethrin and I've got Carl in here with me in case anyone's curious. Right. Let me have a look at the... I can't upgrade the blacksmith. I can make the blacksmith cheaper, but I feel the deeds are actually better off just upgrading. The guild, though, I wonder if it's worth getting more skills in the guild. Like that. I've only got one of those now, but I've got people who are like rank 4 that could have some really cool upgrades. Like rank 4 heal, for example, seems really good. Oops. So I can upgrade loads of things. Right, let's see what we're doing. I think I need to put where's the tavern? I think I need to put stress 100. Does it irrational doesn't go away unless I force it, does it? I can put I can go into the bar and chill out a bit. Okay, let's embark and see where we're going. Zeren says, question for Carl, what class do you want to be on Darkest Dungeon?
Abomination.
An abomination?
Good choice.
Yeah. Ethereal Crucifix. Kill the Necromancer. Let's not do that one though. Let's have a look at the Warrens. I don't think I've done anything in the Warrens yet.
You know how some of the parties
Well, I
have
don't want
names?
Hmm?
You know how some of the parties have names? 'Cause
Yes.
they're like pre-built names. There's a really fun party which is 3 abominations in the front rows and then a Houndmaster at the back called like Master of the Hounds. And basically, you just got 3 abominations just always turning into their sort of demonic werewolf form, slapping things while the Houndmaster just cheers them on and shoots at
That
things.
sounds pretty cool.
It's a really fun one.
Let's do that. Right. So who are we going to take on this level 1 trip into the Warrens? Let's see. Let's take our good person, the Avis there. Is Carl finally free of the plague? I think he's almost there.
Essentially.
We'll take my grave robber lady. Zeren. We should take Zeren as the healer. And what about man at arms? Point blank shot needs to be in the very front row. Yeah. But man at arms can be in any. So man at arms got crush, rampart, which is forward, bellow. Isn't there a skill to riposte? Which one's that?
Yeah.
Is that retribution? Self
Yeah, Retribution should be.
activates riposte. Okay.
His second skill, Bellow. No, I don't know if it's Bellow. The one with the shield slam, that's incredibly good as well.
Forward 1. Okay. We'll try that. This is an interesting team, and you're back there. Yeah, okay. Let's try this then. Hello to everyone who's just joined us. Hey everybody. Hey Featherfall. Hey Frosty. Kitronel, EC. Cybot. Apologies, I've almost missed loads and loads of people, but how is everybody? I hope you're all good. We have a new emote, by the way. It's gone through. It's Emily from Deadly Premonition. Ah! And there's 4 new emotes on the way as well that I've been making today. I had a day off, so I thought I'd do stuff. Okay, what do I need? At least one holy water.
What are you on about? You don't have a day off and be productive? What are you doing?
I know. I feel quite bad about being so productive.
Camping skill for anti-ambush. Because they're a medium one.
Oh, I don't know actually. That's a good question.
Always check before going off on mediums.
Prevents nighttime ambush.
It's
Yeah,
like,
I got it.
yeah, a bad ambush can completely invalidate all the good stuff camping.
For Pigmen, you need bleed but not blight. I've got blight on that, but I don't know if I got bleed on other people maybe. It's an easy one, so hopefully I'll be okay.
It's easy and you've got good damage. You should be okay.
Yeah, I should
now.
just be able to chew my way
Like
through.
the stuff with bleed and blight, it helps on the lower difficulties, but it only really becomes kind of necessary on the higher difficulties because some of the enemies you face have stuff like 70% prot, so you need to use conditions to work them down.
Okay. Damn Pigmen. Let's go.
To prosecute our war against the swine, we must first scout their squalid homes.
Against the swine. This snack's contents are yours. I will take this gold. I've only got 5 inventory slots. Ooh, Pigmen! Good start. We surprised these Pigmen. And now we should surprise them by murdering them, obviously. Throw dagger. That can be quite, I think can be quite burly. These Pigmen don't actually have that much health. Oh, point blank shot. Blam! Executed! Rampart, which is damage mod minus 60, crit mod stuns, and smacks face.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Probably should have done it on the Pigmen I wasn't attacking. Never mind.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Nice. Is the chat not working for me, or is there no one talking?
Oh, I don't see anyone talking.
Ah, could be just silent. That's fine.
Spam some emotes.
Destroy them.
See if they show up for you.
You just done that, have you?
Yeah,
I don't see
spammed a
anything.
few. Yeah.
Let me reload.
I wonder if Twitch chat
Sorry.
went down.
Unless you got Time Machine, this content is unavailable.
I can still see the stream just fine. It may just be that the chat's broken.
Mine just says browse channels. Yeah, it's like it's broke completely. Ruh-roh. Is Twitch dead? Am I still streaming? Is it still working? I can't tell. There we go, it seems to be back again. Hi. I can't chat though. Chat doesn't work. Hold on, I will pause this briefly until we figure out what's going on.
Yeah, Twitch
We're
been
investigating
bad.
reports of channel pages and chat not loading. Hang tight. No.
Twitch, why?
Why would you do this to us, Twitch? And we're doing so well, and I just murdered these piggies.
I know.
This makes me so sad.
I bet everyone had something really important to say to you as
Probably.
well. And then they couldn't. They were like, Ben, bring medicinal herbs. And then
Then I was like, I didn't bring any.
Herbs.
They're like, Ben, you didn't bring any fucking torches, you noob. And I'm like, oh no!
that's always the worst to me. It's just I'm like, okay, this area needs this, and some spades and some keys. Done. Wondering, fuck, I forgot torches.
Got no torches.
Fuck.
Dark run it is.
It's a dark. Let's try not to get a shambler.
We have 88 people watching, but I can't see the chat, and I don't know if it works. This upsets me somewhat. Let me reload. Sorry, it still broke. Oh.
Do a hard refresh to see if that does anything better.
Yeah, so the chat's still toast. I mean, I could keep going, but it kind of like sort of bogus if I can't talk to anybody. It's like a let's play then.
I'd say keep going for now, and
Yeah.
yeah, eventually it'll fix itself.
Alright. Where are we going then? In here. Oh yeah, I forgot we got scouting ability. Not as good as with the bounty hunter, which is insane, but right, we got a tarp. Let's disarm the tarp. 100%? 110%? That's pretty hardcore. Oh yeah, I need to flip these guys around. What do I do with this wait, let's collect ourselves. A pile of bones? Do I want to fondle this bones? What would I do with a pile of bones? I think setting it on fire kind of sucks. I could use holy water to pure it.
I think his holy water would probably be good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking for a pile of bones. Yep. Yep. That's right.
Yeah, in general it's holy water for bones.
Anything
Except
sort of
in
seedy looking, yeah.
Crimson.
We got spiders! However, a thrown dagger, well, of course the spider fucking dodged. We could yell at these spiders. And they all dodged it! What are these dodgy spiders? Everyone's dodging. Everyone's dodging.
You've got that XCOM 15% chance.
I hate that one.
Another one falls.
Another one falls! I'm still not sure if I like the corpse mechanic. I do find it a little bit annoying at times, but... Please stop spitting and biting me, freaks.
Yeah, some enemies like spiders and the maggots don't
Have
actually
them.
cause them at all.
Back to the pit.
Back to the pit.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Bonk. Alright, you can have some food since we've got extra.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Sorry guys, the chat is still like toasted, I can't see anything. A sacrificial stone, I'm out of holy water. This seems like the sort of thing that should be used with holy water. Should I risk it? A sinful behaviour is banished. Oh wow, nice.
Mhm.
That was useful. Damn, that was lucky. I wonder if that was pure chance, or whether we always get that. I wonder.
As the light gains purchase,
I can't remember. Like some of the curio rooms are good always, and some of them are like you need the special item, which always made me a bit leery of rooms because I can't remember them properly.
What? I clicked on the trap. Why did it not work? 110% chance to not fuck that up. How did that go through? Right, let me try and reload this chat thing again. Is chat still dead? Yeah, chat's still dead. Damn it. Well, at least the stream works. That's something. Hi guys. I can't see anything you say, if you can even say anything, but we'll carry on anyway. I'll pretend you're all cheering me on or not pushing F. Alright, point blank shot on this noob. That thing's really good for clearing a guy straight away.
Yeah, that's how the Jester used to be a long time ago. Yeah, when Finale had exert damage, like
Yeah,
double
I
damage
remember
or
actually.
something.
Yeah.
And then they were like, this seems a bit silly, so we're going to take away some of his Finale damage and let him buff his Finale damage by using other skills.
Makes me sad.
No, he's a bit more of a glorified stress healer now.
Oh! Please stop gribbling me. And a blight as well, please. Forget, we gotta heal, haven't we? Should probably do that. You're gonna take a lot of damage from that, so I might as well heal you.
Dazed breathing.
Throw this dagger at this horrible piggy. Press disadvantage, give them no quarter.
I always feel like the obelisk heal's a bit weak.
It is, I think it's a bit crap, but it's better than having no healer, I suppose. But the...
Yeah, it's just...
Oh! Then again, like, having a 20% increased heal buff on top of that's actually quite nice.
Kind of. I mean, she goes nicely in a party that has self-heals, I guess, because she can make their self-heals more effective. But at that point, you ask yourself, do I really need a sort of a secondary healer?
Yeah. I suppose the answer is probably not. Oh, hang on,
Like, she's...
Well, eat more food
As
then.
an actual damage dealer, she's really good. Because she's another one of those characters like the Houndmaster who does a lot of extra damage to marked targets.
Yeah.
So you can fit her into one of those parties. But at the same time, like, I don't know.
Ooh, ruby. Damn, that's really good.
I think what I really like is if she was giving, like... Because when they added the Fnatic, they added heals over time.
Okay.
And that's the kind of thing I'd like to see her have, rather than the current heal she has. I don't... Because the problem with the 20% buff is it only plays out if you start spending all your turns healing. Because the rest of the time, because otherwise you don't really use the buff. So it commits you to using extra actions to healings. And I think she'd be better if she had just, like, heal you over time steadily.
I have interest. You know it says explore 90% of the rooms. Does the scouting count towards that?
No. It's purely... You know, I've never actually checked whether it includes the corridors, but I've always assumed that it's just the
Just
main
end
rooms.
Yeah.
And my general rule of thumb is you can skip one room for the basic difficulty, 2 for the middle, and 3 or sometimes 4 depending on the size of it for the hard difficulty.
Damn, we just chewed through like tons of our healing, our food there.
Yeah. Like, sometimes you do get some pretty extreme hunger checks. I've been in a short...
Oh, what's this? Occult scrawlings.
Yeah, I've been in short run-throughs where I've had to actually use like 16 food sometimes, which is quite awkward. But it's been pretty rare.
What do I do with occult scrawlings? I'd guess holy again, but I'm out of holy stuff.
I know that Torch has an interaction with them. I don't know if it's a good interaction.
Or burning occult scrawlings. Could be risky.
I
Could
know
summon
that
something unpleasant.
there's a few things that have bad interactions with torches and burning them. And then there's one thing that has a really good interaction, and I can't remember which it is.
Ugh, bloody my thing's crashed in the background. I'm gonna risk it in a second, but I'm gonna try and attempt to reload this damn thing. Man, this sucks. Sort your shit out, Twitch. This item had no effect. Scrawling's forever changed the hero. Cove adventurer.
That's good.
Could have been worse. A trap, of which I probably should have, you know.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
Yeah, chat's still down.
Yeah.
The IRC server's gone down. We're investigating reports of channel pages and chat not loading. Hang tight. Second reply.
I just realised I got a dodge stone. Less speed, but more dodge. So I could give some to that for the time being. You're pretty slow anyway. Here, have some dodge. We want more money. Oh god damn it! I've really got to pay attention. Just derping him now.
Machinations spring to life
There we go.
with a singular purpose. The light, the promise of
So a long time ago, the man at arms, he still has a really good good camping skill, which gives like other people in the
Oh,
team
what's that?
twisted
The
a good
collector.
dodge chance. Oh god. But it used to be the case that you could do a party with 4 man at arms and just shout at each other, and they just increase each other's dodge, and they'd all end up with like 99% dodge.
Oh really?
It's a fun mechanic, and then they realised that perhaps this was not the best idea.
How much HP have these things got? Is it worth trying to whale on this guy, do you think?
Let's see, what did you get? You need to kill the highwayman ghosts quite quickly. Like, they do a lot of damage if they're left alone.
Okay.
If necessary, flee.
I got the highway one down.
Yeah. The Vestal and the Man-at-Arms ghosts are not too dangerous because they tend to only do defensive things, but the Highwayman guys do a lot of damage, and the Collector himself has actually quite decent damage as well.
I've stunned him for this round, so...
Nice. Yeah, on Apprentice, the Collector isn't too bad, you can usually get through him. It's a bit nastier on the higher difficulties.
He's blightable at least. Oops, I blighted the wrong person. That's... Oh wait, no I didn't. Oh, that must have been the debuff thing. Blind fire. Did he resummon dudes? Do I...
He does, and the reason that you blighted the other guy is because the Man-at-Arms is defending him.
Yeah, that makes sense. Collectical, yeah, he keeps summoning dudes.
Yeah, he'll summon new dudes, but you don't need to worry too much about Vestals and Man-at-Arms.
Okay. Promise, if they're doing something where I can't hit them, that's a bit of a problem.
Right, so when they're doing things like the Man-at-Arms shielding something, there's a couple of ways you can deal with that. You can either stun the Man-at-Arms himself or the Collector that he's defending.
Yep.
Because that cancels the defend. Or you can use AoE abilities, which hit both of them.
Yeah.
And as long as it hits the defender and the defendee, it'll hit both.
What about random blind fire? Yeah, that works too. Headstrong. Oh, please don't heal.
Oh, interesting. There's an opt-in beta for Stardew Valley multiplayer.
That's cool.
That's coming out like really soon, isn't it? Within the month,
so,
I think.
Yeah.
Damn you, Collector! You need summon more dudes if there's... Oh, you can.
You can always summon more dudes, but a lot of the time, if there's at least 2 living, he'll choose to lifesteal instead.
Oh, that's grody. Thieves attempt to siphon gas from a bus, but accidentally suck out sewage instead.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, that's
Aw.
just nasty.
Oh. Overconfidence is so insidious.
Show collection. Oh, I can fucking riposte that sucker. Get riposted. How long does that last for? Is it just one riposte? Oh, it's
I
2
wanna say
rounds.
2
It's
rounds. You need to stun the guarding guy again.
Let's see. Throwing dagger. It's a shame about the chat bug here, but... Oh, I think with any luck we'll get him. Yep. And he dropped a 3,500 gem. It's not bad. That could have been far worse, I think.
That's all tetrahedron thingy, what do you call it?
Ooh, what is this? Oh, I don't have any herbs to anti that. I'll have to leave that, I think. I should totally just go into this room and then use the... I should camp. There's no reason not to.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
I mean, we're pretty stress low in this one, so...
Yeah, but you practically finished it.
Might as well use it though, I suppose.
Yeah.
I mean... Minus 15% stress for battles. I wonder if we got a permanent stress reduction. Does it heal? Remove disease. No one's got disease, unfortunately. It's a shame. I should have brought someone with disease, really. That would have been sensible. Night moves. Speed for everybody. There's no rule. I haven't got any much in the way of stress reduction, particularly, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, I'll do clean guns and just wreck some dudes. Let's just rest up them.
The way is lit. The
Okay,
path
so we got a
is clear.
battle.
We
treasure
require
battle.
only
Okay.
the strength to follow it.
That's it, 110%. Good. So that should not fail. The fact that failed last time makes me a bit salty. This has been a really good run. Like, we're going to get a lot of money for this one.
Ah, Twitch is really unhappy, isn't it?
Yeah, Twitch is not having a good time, is it? Take that, Piggy. Oh, that point blank shot makes me very happy. Does that only
Yeah.
work once? Is that like finale?
No, you can spam that. The main difficulty with him, or not exactly difficulty, but the main thing you have to move him back and forth. So you have he's got a sort of lunge move that gives him a riposte as well.
Okay. Please don't
One of
debilitate with
the-
drums.
One of the nice combos is having the Antiquarian and that chap, the Highwayman, in the same party. And so he does his point blank shot at the start, then dashes forward for an attack, which does decent damage and also makes him riposte. And then you have the Antiquarian tell him to guard her, so if they attack either him or the Antiquarian, they end up attacking him and getting riposte damage.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's the nice thing about the Mantons as well, same thing, is that he can activate his riposte,
Victory,
then guard someone.
but a victory nonetheless.
I should try and see if I can put one on the party at some point.
That's the thing that I like a lot about the game, is there's a lot of small little
found a
things you
secret
can
room.
do. Ooh,
I don't have a
very
key
good.
though.
No!
I literally just
See-
used my key on the
Yeah, I'm seeing you
chest.
use it right now.
Oh, that's a shame. I think you can't do anything with it then, if that's the case.
No, you can still go in.
Yeah?
Yep. You just won't get the, it probably would have been like 3 more tetrahedron thingies.
That makes me very salty.
You'll still get something out of it.
So how do I go into the secret room? I
Once
see,
you're
yeah.
on top of the thing, press forward, and then dim your torch, as long as you've got enough to get it back, like put it to 0 torch,
How do I
then
dim
open
it,
it.
sorry?
Shift left click on it at the top.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most
Then just open it.
tenebrous
With
corners
that.
of this place.
Yeah, and then open it once it's 0 torchlight.
Not a lot. But still.
Yeah, you won't get quite as good, but
Oh, creepy noises when it goes dark.
Tunnels seem a
yeah,
little less
that's another thing that's really cool. They've got an entire different set of sounds for when you're venturing in pitch black.
That's cool. Hi everybody, I can't talk to anybody by the way, because the chat's damaged. But I hope you're all enjoying it regardless. We got 5 deeds, an abomination thing, and lots of money. Well, that's nice. So, a warrior of light, 10% extra damage of torches above 75. That's nice. A lurker, which is a low torch one, and religious delusions. Nocturnal. That's unfortunate. And Eagle Eye, that's pretty good.
Warrior of Light and Lurker are both things that, depending on what kind of run you do, you might want to lock them in, because plus 10% damage flat is really, really good.
Yeah. The Cloister is locked. The Penance Hall costs 50% less, and Transport costs 50% less. Okay. Alinium has sworn off liquor after a particularly bad night of drinking. And they're no longer irrational. That's nice. Templar has reinforcement theory to get the quirk fated. Excellent, that's what we like. It's pretty barrel. Who's turned up in the stagecoach then? Oh, we got Abomination now. Nice. Soft. And obsessed with material things. Well, that's kind of meh. Warrior of Light, that's nice. And Cove. So that's pretty decent. Oh, weird, they don't come with any locked skills.
They do not, because... Have you used one at all yet?
No.
They're really interesting to use. They're designed by a backer, rather than the... Well, I don't think, like, totally designed by a backer, but the concept was set up by a backer. So they essentially have two forms, which is where they're padlocked and where they're unleashed. And so all their skills are unlocked. And some skills are used.
Obviously, Transform.
Yep.
Other heroes stress -1. Oh, plus
Yes,
8 when they transform.
People are not too happy about wandering around with this demon thing.
Yeah, apparently some of them won't go out with them, will they?
They will not. The Vestal, the Leper, and someone else. Possibly the Arbalest. Yeah, the Leper's actually religious. Which is surprising discovery.
Isn't the payoff of giving yourself stress that they're pretty bow?
In their nasty form, they are very, very strong. But even in their basic form, they're still really good because Manacles and Absolution are extremely strong. Like Manacles is a ranged stun that has damage attached and has a good like stun chance as well. And Absolution is a self heal that's also a stealth stress removal. So it's great as well.
Okay. Let's go with that moon cloak a minute. Grave Robber, 25% blight skill chance, 1 speed, -4 dodge. Oh, that's completely negated by the other thing I've got on. Okay. Okay, well, we should take the Abomination out, it'd be pretty funny. Shame we can't name the Abomination. No, because this is a bit normally like, who wants to be the Abomination? But we can't do it. What are they actually saying about this?
There's been an update since we're aware of it.
Let's have a look. Twatch. Twatch. It's probably Twatch support I want, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Twitter support or Twitch support.
Twitch support.
No, same tweet. It was
23 minutes ago, invest again. Well, I don't see a reason not to keep going. So let's have a look. I'm just going to pretend you guys are cheering me on and pushing F when I fuck up, so.
Ooh, there's a Dragon's Crown comparison trailer of like the PS3 version compared to the 4K PS4 version. It looks
Delicious.
absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, link me, I want to see that in a minute. Right, we've got 16 deeds now, so let's have a look at the blacksmith. Okay, if I get 2 more deeds, I can make armor rank 3. I think that's really worth it. So I might trade some heads for deeds.
Yeah, trading heads is usually not too bad an idea. There you go, everybody. Have a nice Skype noise.
Sweet. There we go. So I'll do. There we go. We can get rank 3 armor now.
The heads are just like, you use them for the sanitarium, which you don't even need to upgrade that much. And after that, I think they're for the abbey or something. So you can just say these are going to be traded for things that I actually need sooner.
Yeah.
And you can sort out the abbey later.
I mean, the stress relief stuff is useful, but as well.
Yeah, it's good, but I've never really found that I've needed to rush an upgrade compared to getting early upgrades for blacksmith and the weaponsmith.
I mean, none of my dudes are particularly stressed, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's passive stress relief for people who aren't being used, even if they're not an A.
So as long as I haven't got like a
especially
thing going on, I need to get rid of some diseases. So that's my next thing to do. So I need to take the Vestal out, probably. And I need to take my Templar out. But you can take them on lower missions, can't you, without any problems? Isn't that right?
Only if you have it set to that.
Oh.
on lower, you can take underlevel people to high level missions, and they'll get the appropriate resolve XP, but they'll start with a little bit more stress. Like if you take a bunch of 0 level characters to the darkest dungeon, like the first of the final story missions, they all start with like 80 stress, and then they get savaged.
Bummer.
But yeah, you can, if you're having trouble filling out a party for a high level thing, or you just need a particular class, a lot of the time you can just say, fine, they start with a bit of stress. As long as I bring a stress removal person along with them, I'll remove that stress off, and then they'll be all right.
Okay.
But you can't take high level people on lower stuff unless you turn on the mod, not the mod, the option in the options menu.
Okay, that's good to know. Oh, I could do a short apprentice level one.
You've still not been to the cove yet.
No, it keeps going.
Not
Look, this quest is
keeps
beyond my
giving you red
experience.
ones.
Red ones, yeah, like champion level ones. It sucks. The darkest dungeon, they all freak out if you click on it. I mean, I've got green and yellow here. I've got the Wild. I've got green. I mean, I might do this ruins one actually, because you get see the dazzling charm. That looks quite cool. 15% flat stun skill.
So I suppose it's okay if you haven't got anything better, but it's
Yeah.
only a common trinket.
Also need portraits. I'm just wondering what else I should do. It's always the Warrens again.
See, Warrens again will let you unlock some of the Warrens bosses, which will give you guaranteed rare trinkets, like good trinkets.
So that might be a thing to do. Like do the medium explore again.
I'm trying to remember what the second Wield boss is. The first one's the Hag, who I'm thoroughly looking forward to you meeting. In fact, I think the Hag is the darkest dungeon equivalent of the Newfoundland mission from XCOM. I mean, that's how I describe her now.
Fantastic.
Was
You're really selling it to me there.
yeah, there's a superb post on the XCOM Reddit today. Where was it? Yes, it's a post that just has the title, "I don't like Newfoundland very much." That's a good summation.
Antiquarian, very rare, plus 50% healing skills and 25% max HP.
Yeah, but at the same time, the Antiquarian, because the Antiquarian works like, if you have her in your party, you get much better money from a run.
Yeah.
But to compensate, she's really weak. So she has like a crap version of every other skill. Like it's not terrible, but it's still like 70%ish of what it should be if she was any other character. Like she has a really weak kukri attack. She does blight, but it's really crap blight compared to like the Plague Doctor. She has a heal, which can be useful. I mean, like even a 1-point heal gets you off death's door, so it's not terrible. But at the same time, it's still like, if you compare her to the Vestor, she's doing barely any healing. But taking her on a run does mean you get significantly more money out of it. Like, loads more money.
If it's that much more money, makes you wonder if it's worth.
A lot of the time it is, and that's why having combos with her and like the Highwaymen is a really good thing. Highwaymen or the Man-at-Arms, because of their riposte skills.
Right.
She does have one really, really good move, which is the guard me move, because it not only makes someone guard her, but it also gives that person, I think it's additional dodge or protection, or possibly both.
Okay.
Strays.
Yeah.
Good party name.
But both these guys got diseases, and I'm gonna camp and clear those diseases.
Yeah, you can clear at least one of them.
So I can use this mission as a clear mission as well. We'll take a couple of holy waters, a couple of those, and a couple of herbs. And that should be
Yeah,
good, I
remember
think.
to bring herbs.
Yeah, there we go. Let's try. I want to take the abomination, but I also want to get rid of these things first. So, hey guys, I see there's about 100 people in here. So hi. I'm sorry, Twitch kind of sucks today, but yay. Hope you're doing alright. I got the leopard mask on this guy, which is great. I really like it. 5% crit, plus 3% plus 3 speed as well.
Yeah.
And plus 15 damage if you're in position 1, which I actually really like.
Yeah, because that's basically where the leper lives all the time.
Okay, there's a room behind me. I suppose I should
You
do
got
that.
90%. Oh, you could skip it because you got 90%. can go
Yeah, but
everywhere else
this
except
is a freebie, I guess. If there's nothing here, then
yeah.
right. Occult scribblings. I might use holy water then. The holy water hisses and the hero feels wrong. Oh.
Oh dear.
Minus 20 dodge until camp.
Ugh.
Yikes. Okay, let's not do that. Right, spooders. Oh!
Another abomination
Damn.
cleansed from our lands.
Well, the leper's good at like taking damage anyway, so stun gas or plague gas. Problem is blight's not great for this, but I'm gonna use the plague doctor as a buffing lady, I think. The leper hits so hard. She's got an achievement for that. Please stop dodging me, evil spiders. Please don't blight my plague doctor.
Be gone, fiend.
We got a survival guide. 10% scouting chance, 10% trap disarm chance. It's not bad.
Really good trinket.
Yeah?
Everyone undervalues it because they undervalue scouting, but scouting's great.
And we got a dinner, which we can use the herbs to clear and get some food.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Gonna get rid of that blight, gets bollocks to it. Right, back we go then. Right, I guess we... This is quite an awkward one. I'm gonna have to go into this left bit with this 4. These 4 rooms and back again, probably.
Yeah. Oops. Sorry, yeah, down into the like cul-de-sac.
Yeah. The pack contains loot. Please stop randomly
Wealth
taking things, you're
beyond
gonna get us
measure.
hurt.
Awarded to the brave.
Day 7, we
who are
tangle with
alike.
some unruly louts.
Ooh, that's
Raven
interesting.
called them cultists. They were ferocious, but clumsy. Goodbye.
So, Twitch chat isn't showing yet, but it is actually taking messages, whereas before it wouldn't even let me
Oh,
send
really?
a message.
So
So
maybe it's starting to...
maybe it's fixing itself.
Executed with
That'd be nice. We
impunity.
can be back to chatting to people in a minute then. I use my plague doctor to buff my leper and then just Q for 1,000,000 damage. That actually works surprisingly well. But then again,
Horrors.
he's like a level 4 guy. That doesn't increase damage though, does it? So
The Jester's also really good for that, because I think he buffs crit chance, but he also buffs accuracy, which the leper really likes.
no scouting, which makes me a little bit sad. Please don't take the books. Good. Goddamn trap.
Watch your step.
Do I have some more extra food? Yeah, just eat your way through that damage then. And a torch. Nope. Okay. Piggies! They're surprise piggies. Even better. Oh, destroyed. It's nothing better than like monster crits, because it like gets the
Confidence.
what's it?
surges as
Come on,
enemy
Brian.
crumbles.
Rest removal?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Please don't vomit on my person. Ball and chain. Ow, rude. Please don't vomit on my person. Right.
Press disadvantage.
I might leave that pig alive for a round and heal. Ah, maybe not.
Mhm.
Nah, he's a bit risky. It's just fucking fun. 20 damage. Oh, that leper is just hits like a freight train.
Yeah, you go to the warrens to heal your plagues, and then come back with more of them, because you've been vomited all
I
over.
know, it's horrible, isn't it?
Ugh.
I kind of get rid of those bandages for the painting. The paintings are too valuable to leave. Oh, we're scouting. Fantastic. How helpful. We got a moonshine barrel. Anti-venom, I'd say, maybe? Medicinal herbs. Use cleanse items. Risk it. Yep. And you got a buff for that. Plus 30% damage to a camp. The leper's going to be walking around Destructo machine. It's gonna be great. Let me reload this. See if it's. I can see people. My God. Hello. Finally. I spammed new emote. Hi. How is everybody? We live. It's alive. Hooray. I'm glad you're all still here.
Lewd.
Thank you so much, A Dancing Fool. 2 months in a row as well. Thank you for the continued support. Hi, guys. Hi. Yeah, look, we got a new emote. That's what I was trying to say. We got Emily from Deadly Premonition. Yay! And hopefully in a couple of days, or a day, once it's all been cleared, some more. That should hopefully be nice.
The match is struck.
Oh, another scout.
A blazing star is born.
Oh, fantastic. Double scout. So this is all clear. You're enjoying this show regardless. That's always good to know. Jarodan, hello.
Lewd.
What else can we do with this occult scribblings? Holy water doesn't work. Torches don't work. Anti-venom? Yeah, I don't know. Let's just read it. Oops.
Might just be a crap curio then. There might be good, no good interactions.
Stout. Plus 15% healing skills while camping.
I think it's one of those ones that has like a half chance to give you a positive and a half chance to give you a negative quirk.
Ah, okay. Let the shitposting begin, indeed. Shitpost away. You still an F emote? Yeah, that's not a bad idea actually. We'll have to see if we can do something like that. Hey Sarah. So, I mean, those of you who are here, you know what's going on. For those of you who weren't here, well, we've been kicking ass in Darkest Dungeon today, which has been nice. Mainly because I've done 2 easy missions so far. After going on immediate, like a hard mission, or like a level 3 mission, I don't know what to call them, for lack of a better term. Doing these level 1 ones again, it's just like, woohoo. Hey Jess. Be honest, how many of you tried to spam F when we met the Collector? Thanks, man. Good to know you got my back.
I'm always
Maggots.
supportive.
Their formation,
Their formation broken.
Maintain the offensive.
Lewd.
Lewd. Thank you, Draco. Thank you so much. Some chat revival bits. Thank you, man. Double miss. Oh, Templar, what are you doing? That friggin' eggplant emote. Wonderful.
Sedated.
How much of a difference does it make, by the way? If you're with the upgraded skills?
Upgraded skills are pretty strong actually. They're like usually a point of damage or a point of healing. Sometimes an extra point of blight and usually extra accuracy.
Victory,
Well, that's pretty good then,
Exactly.
yeah.
but a victory nonetheless.
Yeah, like almost every time you upgrade a skill, I mean I think there are some exceptions, but it's almost always plus 5 accuracy and plus 5% to like whatever the chance of whatever it is doing. So like it'll go from 100% to 105% chance for blight. It's usually at least 1 damage, sometimes more if it's a high damage skill.
That's actually really decent then.
Yeah, that's why getting those upgrades early is so good, and why having a sort of slow, even distribution of parties who are all leveling up at the same time. So you don't like if you try to rush champion really early, you can do it. It's just much more difficult with low weapons. If you just have a single party who you rush to champion because you've used them all the time.
Wait a second, is this the Halloween that is from YouTube, did Penumbra? Yeah. I don't know, that guy's a dick. What do you reckon?
He's always rubbed me the wrong way.
Seriously, what a jerk.
I heard he can't even climb a ladder, probably.
Seriously, what kind of freak can't even climb ladders in games?
I remember one time I was watching him play Alien vs Predator 2, and he just ignored this explosive barrel for ages.
Who
Truly
does that?
ages.
Who does
And it
that?
was the only thing blocking his way
Ugh.
progressing the story. And I had to watch for 10 minutes. Which
I mean, that sounds
intrudes-
painful. I mean, no one will get stuck on a puzzle for a length of time, right?
No one would get stuck in a puzzle for half an hour.
48 crit! Ah! He got smoted.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be
Lewd.
Lewd. Thank you, EC. That was very nice of you, thank you very much. You recognise the name and you thought, is this the same guy? So if you're a dick with your luxurious long hair, does that make you a hairy dick? Ew. That's just nasty. I've run out of herbs. Okay. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Is your chat still broke? No, I can see it.
Such blockages are unsurprising.
Such blockages are
These
unsurprising.
tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
I thought everyone basically ends up doing the Bane voice when they try to impersonate the
Yes!
announcement.
Well, it's about as close as you
Actually-
can sort of feel like you can get it. Such
So-
blockages.
You played Warcraft 2, right?
I have.
A long time ago.
Money,
I was
right?
actually watching someone play it quite recently, and he was playing a version. Obviously, getting Warcraft 2 to work on Windows 10 now is quite difficult. But he was playing a version that was essentially like an emulated version, but it didn't have all the original voiceovers.
As the
But he was doing the most
Weird.
fantastic impression of the guy who's like,
purpose is made clear.
he's telling you what your missions are. See, I've got to try and find it and I'll do the impression.
Okay.
Give me a second.
Am I going to be streaming tomorrow, Wayne? I don't know, Kids for now. What day is it tomorrow? Tuesday? Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, maybe tomorrow. It depends on where it's going. I've got a big project on, so it depends what time I get back and stuff. You see it! The chat! I see it! Where? The chat? Where is it? What do you see? Damn it, lewd noises in the faces. You're trying to focus. Lewd. I should put Electro Dolly's like details down in the bottom actually, because people keep asking. But I'm going to do that at the end of the stream probably.
Lewd.
Lewd. Sorry, 2 secs. You see it! The chat! Where is it?
I posted in chat.
Oh, nice.
It's just like, because that guy's voiceover was missing, so the actual stream was doing a absolutely perfect impersonation of it. It's so good.
So let's have a quick listen.
I'd forgotten
The
how
orcs have been
fantastic the
driven
old
from the
voice was
Northlands
well.
as the hulking remains of Blackrock's spire lay silent amongst
Wow.
the freed lands of Azeroth. The battered remains of the once mighty horde have rallied to protect their last bastion of hope, the Great Portal.
Wow, that's fucking spot on. Is that... Wait, is that the original or is that the guy
Yeah,
doing it?
that's the original, but the guy was doing basically.
I was about to say, I
perfectly
was
that.
like, holy crap, that would have been
Um,
so spot on otherwise.
There were a lot of fun things actually. Like
Ooh, the dead
looking
body
at-
card. Ugh.
looking at it now, it's like he's doing this mission in Hillsbrad Foothills, and everything seems suspiciously snowy. That doesn't seem right.
In Hillsbrad.
In Hillsbrad. It's like when I played the original Warcraft and discovered it was the Swamps of Sorrow rather than the Swamp of Sorrow.
Yeah,
that kind
they
of thing.
changed it a little bit. Like, the map's quite interesting as well. It's, like, slightly off. Is Twitch is starting to stutter? Oh, is that me? No? Weird. No! Jess, I believe in you. So we got 5 sigils, a shitload of gold, and some surgical gloves, which is... So 5% crit melee skills and 5% accuracy. That's not bad, actually.
Lewd.
Lewd. Thank you, Morgan. It's a lewd party. Spam new lewd face. Well, it's not lewd, it's more like Emily's face. Emily! Come out a little bit small, but I think it comes out okay. What do we get here? Oh no! I ended the thing! Ah! I meant to do the fucking... Ah!
Did you not remove any diseases?
No.
Oops. when the mission goes too well, you don't need to camp at all. You realise you actually needed to camp.
I picked up the Black Plague as well. Wonderful.
So in fact, we were correct. We went into the Warrens with some plague, and then we came out with more plague than we actually went in with.
Yeah.
Their uses
Free upgrade, building ×1. we get a free upgrade? Should we do that on the blacksmith? Allows skills up to rank weapons up to rank 4. That sounds like a good thing to use.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield. Anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Yeah, you end up with a great sword, which, yeah, that's pretty decent. Oh, that is so annoying. I have to go back. I have to go back in camp. That makes me salty. You'll record a lewd if I consider using it. I don't know. Norse Crow, is it going to be as lewd as Dolly's though? That's the thing. I mean, I could put people in the Abbey and get rid, not the Abbey, the Sanitarium, and get rid of the diseases that way, couldn't I? You can only get rid of one at a time, can't you?
You can open up more slots.
Oh, really?
And also, as you open up more slots, you increase the chance that you get rid of more than one at a time. Although generally your people don't get more than one disease at a time. It's pretty unlucky to have it happen.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, 10 and 6. So I could open up another.
Experimental techniques.
But I take it back, looking at poor aluminium over there.
Seriously?
Jesus.
I mean, rabies is good. I like rabies. The Black Plague. We've got to get rid of the Black Plague.
Also, Frosty Zeroni makes a very important point, which is that there's a certain abomination who needs to be named.
Oh yes, yeah, quite right, quite right. Let me just start slapping people in the cells. Minus 50 move resist, minus 10 damage, minus 3. Ugh, oh crap. The egg is probably the worst there. Well, in the medical ward they go. Godspeed. Right, where's the abomination? Bomb abomination. Where do we put you? Okay. Who would like to be an abomination? I will put it after. Like, please do it after I say who would like to be a bombo. Anyone after this gets in. Yellow Yoshi is the abomination. Congratulations, dude. Yellow Yoshi. Yellow Yoshi, the abomination. Godspeed. Right. We should take the abomination out and upset a load of people. So the Warren's now level 2. So we have a boss fight for the Warrant, which is the Swine Prince. And he gets Fortifying Garlic, which has plus 33 Blight, Bleed, and Disease Resist. That seems pretty good.
Yeah, it's also the case that if you don't do the boss thing immediately, I think next week, it'll have a different but still epic level trinket for it. So if you don't like the trinket, then you can leave it and try and get something different.
Do you think that's a worthy one?
I don't rate defenses that highly, so personally, no.
Alright, well then maybe we'll make it rotate.
Like I'm very much a big fan of kill it before it can kill you.
Well, we've got a veteran. We got a veteran Cove one. Short veteran level 3 one.
Yeah, but it'll keep pushing your high level heroes up higher.
Yeah, that's true. I need to see some low
Can
level.
you just give us some
we'll go to the
world
and do short explore 90% of the rooms. There we go. Have I got anyone else who got disease? No, it doesn't look like it. Just those two, wasn't it?
EC knows what's up. He knows about Wilbur.
Wilbur, the true king of the pigs. Not sure I like the sound of that. Yellow Yoshi. I should be a soldier against corruption. I like it. And my doggy man. Anyone else who's really low who should come? Yeah.
Rose says you should do book readings. I think you've got something actually ready for that already, don't you?
Book readings?
Certain thing you're doing with Kiko.
Oh yeah. It hasn't been a Karazhan week yet though.
That's true.
Well, you're off to bed. Thanks for the stream, Wayne. No worries, Frosty. Take care, dude. Okay, let's have a think. This looks good. He likes to be in the front. You like that. The guy likes to be at the back. What have you got? Hound Rush.
Lewd.
Cry Havoc, minus stress, plus dodge, and Blackjack, which is no real good. So we'll get rid of that in a minute. Right, let's go out to town. Oh, Lude! Thank you, Mr. Morton. Thank you so much, dude. We need to upgrade some skills, don't we? So, Houndmaster. lick wounds. That's good, the Hound Harry. We'll use that instead. Now, do we need to upgrade any peeps? Who's coming along? So, who's here? You could do with the first level of gear. Who else is coming along? That's cool.
When you're in town after you select a party, if you click one of the order buttons at the top above the roster,
Yep.
then generally it will put the 4 people you've got selected at the very top anyway, and then it'll order the rest of them by whatever you clicked.
Oh, so if I do like sort by level, like that.
Yeah, and then at the
Nice.
very top you should have the 4 with the little
Oh yeah, that's handy.
wax
Thanks.
seals, so it's easier to find the ones you've got.
No, Grey Rose, you're not dead. No, no one's dead yet, amazingly. Thanks, that's very helpful. Right, combat skills. We do need to upgrade some combat skills, though. Connor, thank you so much, dude. Hey, man, been watching since Penny Arcade never stopped. Thanks, dude. That's really generous of you. Thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying the stream and the video still, man. Alright, what skills are we using for this fine fellow? Let's just upgrade those. I suppose there's no reason not to upgrade these skills, really, is there? I've got the money to do so at the moment, so I might as well make the most of it. Cool. Right then, let's back out of this and embark. You have Jaffa cakes, be jelly. Man, I can't stand Jaffa cakes. Does that make me a criminal?
Yes.
Thank you again, Easy.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Easy. That's a really generous gift of you. Thanks, man. Does it? It really does it?
I literally can't believe it. It also
Wait.
means that surely you've never... Did you ever have those little things, like the little things with all the pulley strings on them? Little toys. And they had like a face on them, but they were lots of elastic attached to it. Like a sphere.
Don't think so.
They had a fantastic series of toys that I loved, which you got exclusively from eating Jaffa cakes. So
Well, obviously I'd
they had
never
a lot
have
of
those. Because
when I
Jaffa
was a
cakes
kid.
are foul and disgusting.
I can't believe you right now.
Corruption has soaked the
Come on,
soil,
Carl, you with me, right?
sapping all good life
I
from
love
these
Jaffa cakes.
groves.
Go to hell.
Oh
Good
man,
man. Good man.
Evil.
man, you guys are both sickos. This abomination fella looks good. Why did he come with stress in it already?
I always, whenever I have a Jaffa cake, I always nibble around the edges, eat the cake part, and then eat the orange part. That's just how I eat them.
Well, that's just,
And this
it's
is-
just foul, isn't it?
And this is where Befrin disowns me as well.
No, I can do it. There's no wrong way to eat a Jaffa cake as long as you do.
As long as you eat them,
Transform.
yep.
Mm.
God damn it! Now I need to get some Jaffa cakes on the way into work tomorrow.
I'm gonna find these toys.
Oh my word, that abomination is a bit bigger than I was expecting.
Be gone, fiend.
Damn! Stupid spider.
Another abomination.
Okay, so the only thing my abomination can do is transform. I probably need to sort the skills out, really.
It's his position.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, in the front row, the only thing you can do is transform
yeah.
or do a defensive thing. If
There we
he's
go.
in the second row or
Second.
third row,
That's
then
better.
you can use human abilities.
Perfect, thanks. That's better, isn't it? First of all, not liking tea, that was a long time ago. Yeah, I've got over that now. And now not liking Jaffa cakes, you've disappointed us. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Dumb American here, what are the fuck are Jaffa cakes? They're like these weird little biscuit things. And I say biscuit in the English term, not like... Okay, maybe like biscuity cakes. They have like an orange filling sort of thing in it, along with, like a bit of chocolate. And they're also...
I have never heard a more enraging description of a Jaffa cake in my life.
some sort of disgusting
God.
biscuity shit, like...
My
no,
word.
Were they the ones that you can't actually call biscuits anymore because they were too
The
sugary?
the Mona Lisa is just a piece of cloth with some coloured shit put on it and spread around to a pattern.
Actually, Cybot, I love Marmite, so just saying that's... Yeah,
I like Marmite as well.
yeah Marmite's good, yeah.
I can agree with you on that
An
one.
eerie spiderweb, do I burn that?
Both
The item has
items.
no effect. Okay.
So if I was to take a Jaffa cake and take the orange out of it and put some Marmite in it, would you eat it?
Absolutely not.
The hero is covered in sticky goo. Slow
That's Marmite.
reflexes. Oh god damn it.
You're covered in Marmite.
Actually, to be honest, I haven't had Marmite in about 20 years, so maybe I like it now. I don't know. I absolutely hated it when I was a kid.
I'm not a fan of it on its own, but with a really good, strong cheese, I like it.
Freaking love Marmite.
I can sort of see that, like with chutney, essentially.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. It's definitely an acquired taste. There's a reason why the tagline is "Love it or hate it."
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
Whoa, Rose really going in hard with the cheese.
Why, not even like cheese? Agreed.
I can't even.
If you're like Rufus and you're lactose intolerant, fair enough.
I
but,
suppose. Yeah, that's true.
But beyond that, cheese is one of the greatest things men have ever invented.
Cheese is great.
And it was probably accidental, to be fair.
Yes.
They were like, "Oh, this milk's been out for 2 weeks. Oh, that looks disgusting. I'll eat it. Oh, it's actually quite nice. I'll put it on toast. Even better."
And crackers, good on it.
Like how?
More
I don't know.
cheese, great.
I shudder to think the amount of casualties we've had in history of people trying foods for the first time. Like, how many people like ate something, died, and they were like, he probably had a heart attack. Let's eat the thing that he ate. It's probably fine.
Sticky cheese!
Yeah, Rose is actually allergic to it, so yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good reason.
Oops. I fucked it up.
But also my condolences as well.
Yeah, that kind of
Yeah.
sucks if you can't have it.
So, great loss to your taste buds.
Yeah. Do you like blue cheese, Bethran?
To be honest, I'm really the biggest fan of cheddar, but I can handle some of the other ones a little bit.
I made a blue cheese grilled cheese sandwich about a week ago, and that was really nice.
Yeah, grilled cheese sandwiches.
That just sounds foul.
Pro tip: before you make the sandwich, spread mayonnaise on the outside of the bread before you fry it, and it crisps up, and it's delicious. There's a strange silence after I said that, but okay.
Just thinking about my arteries.
It
a
works.
little bit.
It works, really. It does.
Right past that sucker. Nice. Look at
So
that.
you're essentially just spreading egg whites and vinegar on the outside of the bread.
Yeah.
But it works.
We got a move stone and a health stone. Is there anyone who hasn't got any trinkets who can just... Yeah, here you go. Just stick those on you for the time being.
I think it's time I started the trifecta, Halloween.
Of what?
I think I completed God of War. I completed
Zelda?
Xenoblade 2. I think it's about time I popped Xenoblade 2 out for a little while and put in Zelda.
I think it is.
Yeah.
What should we use for a coffin? A dog's treat.
So I have been pounding out Xenoblade for the last week, so I'd like to take a break from it. I'm by all means not done with it. There's a lot of stuff I want to do, but I want to play something different.
Yes, you see, with an apt description there. I'm gonna bury this dead shark in the ground for a week, then I'm gonna dig it up and eat it. Someone on Iceland, God knows
Isn't that
when.
the quote delicacy that they take to you in a restaurant and they make you open it, stick it in your mouth, and they close the lid and remove it immediately?
Yeah, Iceland and Finland, and I think Norway as well, but possibly Denmark, have some spectacularly horrible national foods.
Fermented shark that is typically typically imbibed. You have to imbibe like a very heavy alcohol afterwards, which is a good idea, I'm sure. Also, I'm sure you people have probably heard of surströmming.
Yeah.
Surströmming, yes. Where you have to like diffuse it underwater. I do like that guy stabbing it and then his house explodes. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah. I'm using all the items because I wanted to test what that thing worked with, and it was none of the above. So that was great. Thanks. Okay, so what we got here? Some books. Okay, so we have to do 100% of room battles. Literally managed to mangle away through most of my shit there, which is just great.
A blazing star is born.
Sounds delightful. There is a very funny video of this guy eating surströmming at his house, and his two little like 6 and like 5-year-old girls start crying when he opens the tin. It's so funny. I mean, I can totally understand that, but it's just like, what the hell? There's a bat on the way back, and there wasn't one on the way forward. Is that a thing? Oh, fuck these spiders in particular then. Oh well, dodge it. I don't care. You can do that. I'm okay with that. There you go, transform. Make stress everyone out. Executed with impunity. The abomination is pretty hench. Like the, I mean, I suppose the thing is that you debuff your party with stress, but for that penalty you get loads of really cool things.
Maintain the offensive.
Yeah, I know. I just kind of wanted to explore everything while I was here. That was all. Easy. Just want to have a bit of a nosy. Why the hell would he open in his house? That's a good question. $25 gold. Who puts 25 gold in a sack in the middle of a mushroom field anyway? Who does things like that? Hey, Tasby. Yeah, it's all working now. Stupid thing was not working before. Why? Why would they do this? Oh, we're gonna have a battle here because, you know, bollocks to it. What do you use the sticky goddamn cobwebs on then? I thought you'd burn away the cobwebs. Huh?
Do you mean for the eerie cobweb
Yeah.
thing? I think that's bandages
Alright.
to protect yourself.
Oh yeah, that's good. I didn't even think of that.
Finding the stuff is only the first test.
Good job, good job.
Now it
I just
doesn't
realised now that I've
matter
been in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I can look in the art book in the limited edition.
Yes, you can. That's the first thing I did as well. I was like, no more spoilers, yay. Here, whip this dude. Whip him for 5 damage. Oh, it stuns him as well. Shit, that's a lot of damage for a stun.
Oh dear.
Yeah. The chain stun is just like one of those very good stuns. The Houndmaster actually has a similar attack, which only works when he's in like the front 2 rows, but he's got like a mace bash, which has good damage and a stun attached. It's generally considered quite a good attack.
Not necessarily that bad to have with you, I suppose, if it's you know, if you get
If you
swapped
get
around.
moved out, yeah. But most of the time he's just as good in the back row.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I've just been handling all my Switch cards, and I just basically just put my finger
Don't
up to my
lick.
lip, and I was like,
My favourite card at work, we use alcohol gel obviously to clean hands and stuff, right?
yeah.
My favourite is to have lunch. I'm like, oh, I'll just clean my hands. Then I go, let me just like take a bite of sandwich and lick my finger over. It is not very nice. Yeah, I haven't had a drink in decades. Well, not a booze drink. I'm glad you clarified that. Bend face, no space. Oh, if only that worked, Luke. If only that worked. We should throw... Oh, it's a friggin' madman. Let's get rid of that guy. 13 damage, you kidding me? Typical. Manacles that stun her, if we can. Nice. Does Bellow actually do damage?
Small amounts of damage, like 1 to 4.
That's fine, that's enough then, because it was enough to get the guy at the back. Tasty alcohol rub infused sandwich, I know. I do it all the time and it's stupid and I should know not to do it, but I'm a dummy. I'm dumb. I am bad and I do not remember when I put the stuff on my things. Herb. Ooh. Obliterated. Whippity whippity. Gets stunned. Nice. Take that, mushroom man. And the other one gets stunned as well. We have a free go. Come on. Resist. Resist. Obviously. Man shouts at fungus until it dies. Oh no, it's groping. Stop groping. They're pretty
basically
buff for
have-
mushroom man.
You get the man-at-arms and the Hellion, and they can both just yell at people.
Yeah, just start screaming at everybody. Ah! I like sending the doggy out at people. We could bile people. I'll just whip him. He probably won't get stunned, but... Oh, we did.
Lewd.
Control Troll, thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciated. I hope you enjoy your stay. Damn, these things have got pretty hefty armor, haven't they? Yeah, take a pickaxe to the face. Do you like the new Emily emote, guys? Is it any good? Or is it crap? Shall I redo it? I'll do a different one.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
An old tree. Sometimes a tree is just a tree.
Most of the time, I'd say.
As the light gains
It's
purchase,
awesome. It's not bad.
spirits are
Okay.
lifted.
Her mouth looks a bit weird. It's because her mouth looks weird in the actual original one as well.
Make like a tree and get out of here.
It's like you.
It's leave, you idiot. It's leave.
Boondock Saint.
Decimated.
Whippity whippity. Get stunderied.
God, I'm having to get used to. Why does Xenoblade have B as jump, but then Zelda has X as jump?
I know. Just can't
Why?
cope with that.
Anyway, I'm doing the
You approve. Excellent. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it.
switch to.
It does surprise me they didn't include Menix in this game.
That would be terrible.
Yeah, and very appropriate.
Fair.
Oh, I'm on a minecart. Whee!
Minecarts are great.
Oh, that was very uneventful.
That was the end of it. I'm on a
Took me like
minecart,
50
Arthur.
feet.
I don't want to die here. Stupid Hellmaster, you'll be fine. You got a dog.
I wonder if I could change the can you actually change the controls in Zelda?
Don't know actually. Probably.
Maybe motion controls, fix map to morph.
Good night, Jameza.
No, you can't. Also, I don't know why, but in the display settings for the Switch, they've got two options: grayscale and invert colors.
It's probably for colour blindness.
But no, but the invert
sun
colors
code.
literally inverts every single color. Like colorblind isn't that aggressive, surely. Like colorblind is usually just one or two, like spectrums or something
Well, it
like
depends.
reds
I don't
and
think
greens.
that's a guarantee.
So
it
this
could
one
be-
literally makes it look like a photo negative. Maybe they're just doing it for funsies or something. I don't know.
Possibly. Wow, we just friggin'
Which
savaged
streams?
that. We got a sun cloak out of it as well. Which is nice. What's this? An Eldritch Altar. Well, Holy Water has like a symbol of a bad man on there. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Hey, Lorella.
Stream hasn't caught up yet, but from memory, I think Holy Water's. Yeah, Holy Water. I think that's going to be a trait removal, a bad trait removal.
Oh, really? Who's got bad traits then? Slow reflexes. I mean, that'd be a good one to get rid of, I guess. Night blindness. That doesn't really matter. Fear of beast, nocturnal, shocker.
Fear of Beasts could be annoying.
Try that then.
It's gonna be a very heavy Nintendo month for me, actually.
Shocker quirk, it moved. Nothing wrong with a heavy Nintendo month.
Yeah, Xenoblade, then Zelda. What's it called? Donkey Kong.
Danky can't expand.
It's now
Dong.
on Friday. I'm really looking forward to that. Who's shooting fire at me? Oh,
The negative mode is to conserve your screen if you plan on playing it for extended periods of time. Well, there you go.
Oh, that's interesting. How much of your map have you got left on the?
Not a huge amount. I got like 3 rooms,
Okay.
basically.
I don't even remember doing this time.
Yeah, but I haven't got a. I don't think I've got any diseases this time.
Nature herself.
What?
To the
I know.
spreading corruption
You brought her along
with missing
with the camping gear, but no diseases. Nah.
Well, the 2 disease ones are actually in the sanitarium right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ah,
But I mean,
oh.
there was a time, sort of halfway through a thing, even if I don't need to camp, I'll camp just for a bit of stress removal and also to get some like damage
Buffs.
or dodge buffs onto my
That's
character.
That's not a bad idea. We'll do that in a
Because-
second.
They always last for 4 battles now. They used to last from one camp to the next camp,
Which
which
is
was
better.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was actually ridiculous. Like on a long mission, the very first thing you do is camp, so you get buffs, and then you just keep those buffs the entire way through the mission. And then they realised that might be a bit
Too
silly.
strong. Oh no, the
No,
dog's biting my dog, man.
Note to self: do not get out bomb arrows in the middle of the lava-y place because they just immediately blow
They
up.
just explode because it catches
Yeah.
fire, yeah. I did that
It's
so many
great.
times.
It's so good though.
I love how many of those kind of interactions they added to the new Zelda.
There's just so many. There's so many details.
Breath of the
It's
Wild's a very,
unbelievable.
very impressive game. It really is.
It's people. There's a thread on it saying like how it's one of the best. Like, it's got like linear level design in an open world. It's crazy. Or there's so much thought put into things.
It's usually like whippity whippity. Let's whip the dog. Deserves a good whipping. Somebody mentioned earlier, just up there, I just saw it briefly, about emotes. The more detailed they are, the sort of more it loses when it gets smaller, which is true. I tried to make one of York's, like, you know, York, when he's holding his arms up, going, ooh. But when I did it, it just came out basically, like, you couldn't see anything because it was too small. It's a bit of a shame. It's why, in fact, I'm getting an emote commissioned of Alice, so that should be hopefully quite nice.
Eradicated.
Hell's forgetting my torch. Yeah, I should have done that really before I went in there. Oh, got a crit.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Smashy, smashy. Yeah, there's Mary Ellen, in fact, there. She's the lovely lady who's going to be doing the emoticon. Die, Mushroom Man, die! Why do you have so much hardcore defense? Why are you so hardcore? Die already. Ugh.
Man, ice arrows are really good against stuff here because they freeze and then immediately just turn into steam.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Let's camp.
Gathered close.
Lots of healing,
Tenuous
lots of some
firelight.
stress removal.
Uneasy companion.
What's the abomination got? Wound care. Removes bleeding, removes blight.
Draco has a good question.
Torches are cool, but have you tried wandering around a dangerous place in total darkness? I haven't yet. Sounds like a terrible idea. All companions minus 10% stress. That's pretty good. Therapy dog. Yay!
Lewd.
Wow, thank you again, EC. Thank you so much, dude. You're very, very generous, thank you. We want some more stress relief in general. All companions, minus 10% stress. Self only, more stress. He hasn't got many stress, so he can just like...
I love having loads of stamina so I can just climb stuff.
Cool. Please don't get... If we get nighttime ganked, this will be bad, so...
You have nothing to fear, my friends. The beast is not for
The
you.
promise of
It's
safety.
pretty sinister.
The number of like really nicely written bits and pieces they have in this is so good. And
Yeah.
adds so much character to everyone,
It really does, doesn't it?
Must be fought.
especially the camping skills.
Give me all that money.
I think it'd be quite interesting to add class-to-class interactions.
That would be quite cool,
Having,
wouldn't it?
having the Vestal and Leper sort of having chats, that kind of thing. It'd take a lot of writing time, but it's one of those things that they've got the system in place for. And would add a lot.
Yaha! You found me! And I'm gonna drop a rock on his head. Eh.
And they go. Minus 20% stress and ruins. More
Wait a minute,
scout. The yips! No, not the yips!
Ugh.
That's bad.
Should this coral just like burst into flame, considering where he is?
Wait, you'd think so. Is Deadly Premonition up? No, not yet, Tasby. I'm actually going to end the stream a smidge early today so I can actually upload that, so... For that exact reason. We've now cured a couple of diseases, which is nice. They still have 2 of diseases, of course, but which means they're going to go back in the place. I mean, actually none of those are awful, but the Org is the worst one. I don't want to cure rabies, so I want to get rid of the Org. There we go.
We don't really know what the yips is.
The yips? Yeah, what the fuck is the yips
Like
anyway?
when I heard the yips, I was like, that sounds like it's a quirk that should actually be a disease. It sounds more like a disease than
does, doesn't
a
it?
quirk.
In fact, I need to get her in there, don't I? Who got the yips in the end? It was Peculiar Cure, wasn't it?
Okay, so the yips are involuntary wrist spasms that most commonly occur for golfers.
Oh. Weird. And yeah, it is a super long set. It's gonna be basically an hour and a half, so which is good. There's a lot happened in it as well. Right, I've got 2 deeds. Ugh. 6 portrait, 69 bus, 91 crest. We've actually got a lot of upgrades though. We've done pretty well. I mean, the blacksmith upgrades are pretty far in. I mean, we've only got 1 left on weaponsmithing and 2 on armor, which is really nice. After that, it's all about making it cheaper, I guess.
How do I get this guy out of the vault?
Out the what?
This guy like caved in here.
Oh
The
yeah,
Goron
that's
caved
him
in.
just to work out. I think you got to use the cannons, I think?
Every creature
Oh, there
has
are
a
some cannons
weakness.
nearby. Okay,
The wise
69
hero
bus,
trains
eh?
for what he will face.
have a look.
Yeah, no crashes. No crashes at all. I got quite lucky. Brothel increases the amount of people there, I guess. Improves the brothel facilities. Gets in there with a black light and cleans it out. Stagecoach. We got another house. We got the same people we've got before. Boo. Anyone really good though? Deviant taste on an abomination. I don't want to know about that one. Ew.
I always felt that the leper should not be allowed in the brothel.
Yeah, the leper probably shouldn't be.
It really shouldn't. Like, it should be a natural part of the class is that they can't relieve stress in the brothel.
Can you imagine that? He goes, here, look at this, and he goes, and he's like, ugh!
Ugh, ugh.
And that's it, goddamn. Alright, let's embark. What missions we got available? We got a boss fight in the Weald. A legendary bracer, plus 20% damage. Well, that seems pretty good. The wizened hag.
Which one is it giving you?
Thanks for that, Hell. I wouldn't have realised those were cannons.
Yeah, sorry, no worries. I got stuck on there too.
The legendary bracer is kind of good, but a bit awkward.
Yeah?
Like, the damage is great, the stress is irrelevant as long as you bring a stress healer. The problem is really the -3 speed, because you kind of want your characters to be high speed. However, there was something on your Warren's boss that looked interesting.
The Warrant's boss. That is a virtue chance hero's ring.
Yeah, plus 15% virtue chance can actually be pretty good.
25%.
25% in fact, yeah. The game never tells you this, but your chance of going either virtuous or crazy is increased for whatever you go anytime you do it. Permanently. So like if you go sort of antagonistic twice from stressing out, then you're that much more likely to become like abusive again,
Oh, really? Okay.
rather than the other ones. And I think the same is true for virtues. And it's also the case that you can actually try and get virtues intentionally if you want to, but in general the hero's ring is quite a good pick.
That sounds quite cool. And that's the Swine Prince.
Yeah. Both of those are pretty good, decent. They're like the Berserker's charm is, or whatever it is, the Berserker's ring is decent until you get some of the better plus damage stuff. It's just a bit awkward that it has the minus speed on it, but it's still a good thing.
Alright, we'll bring a burly team. I need a better healer though. Ah, we're gonna need a cultist. The Blockade, this one's called. Okay, we'll go there. Let's go back and upgrade everyone quickly then. If I sort everyone then. He's got blue pistols now. Blue sword, blue axe, and better armor. So the armor's starting to look kind of cool as well. I forget which skills I'm using actually. I'm using that one, that one. Oh. Oh, I'm actually starting to run out of money. Ugh. Better be a bit careful about it.
Yeah, for upgrading skills, don't like upgrade absolutely every single one of them. Just pick the 4 you like and stick
Yeah.
with them.
I'll do that, because I think more I'm going to start getting a bit dodgy on the old money, so... Hey, Kane. And Tasby, I know what you mean with about twatter on the phone. Mine does it as well. It's also mine keeps doing fuckers duck all the time. I've tried to teach it, but she's not having it.
It's really interesting actually. About a year ago, it used to be the case that if you were typing stuff like expletives quite commonly, the predictive stuff would actually update itself after a little while. Like it would get used to the fact that you were swearing all the time. And then they did some update to, I think it was Google Keyboard, And after that, it's like, no, I'm never going to use anything but the default dictionary, which is completely, lacks any expletives whatsoever.
The ways and rituals of blood
I
sacrifice
was
are
a bit offended by
difficult
that.
to
That's
master.
Let me
interesting.
swear.
Those from beyond require
You're doing the
a physical
hack?
vessel
No, I'm
if they
doing
are
the
to
swine
make the
print.
crossing into
Swine
our
print's
reality.
okay.
I'm also totally out of money. This could be
Timing
bad.
of the chance is imperative. Without the proper utterances of precise
I used to have so much money. I'm gonna have to do a few without upgrading
fail
anything probably just to
spectacularly.
get some dosh
Yeah.
back.
Do a few with like low-level characters.
Yeah.
Nameless abomination.
Oh wow, this could be anywhere.
To my
Although
failures,
generally
it
furthest
must
away,
be
so either here or
destroyed.
here probably.
I would like to say to anyone in chat, please do not spoil him as to the mechanic of this fight. There is a very fun mechanic, and it'll be much more interesting if Ben gets to experience it for himself.
That sounds somewhat sinister.
That sounds evil.
We're not having another repeat of the Purifier incident.
The purifier?
It's when you pulled the Purifier right beside Mox.
Executed with impunity.
Oh yeah.
That was a good time.
Another
abomination.
cleansed from our lands. Back to the pit.
Back to the pit. Well, they all died. Okay, well. Do I want to spend my one key that I've got? No, I don't have a key, so we're just going to open it then. The contents are yours. Yeah. Cool, we got the scout as well.
So you're playing War of the
See you
Chosen
later,
now.
Draco. Sorry?
Rose says, so you're playing War of the Chosen now.
I am playing War of the Chosen now. I've started a run through it. It's going pretty well, actually. A rack of blades. I don't have a bandage. That's almost certainly a bandaged one.
You had to pull a Sir Robin though, didn't you?
A brave Sir Robin.
He buggered off and he scampered off and he ran away and he...
I had to leg it horribly because it was looking super dodgy.
What
What difficulty is this?
Radiant.
Radiant.
I think.
The
Yeah.
quick one. There should be a... Aha! Skeletons. That abyssal thing's actually pretty decent. Abyssal artillery. Do not munch
It
me.
is, yeah. I think it's one of the few AoE abilities that doesn't have a damage penalty on it, if I remember correctly.
Destroy them all.
Damn, I'm freaking savaging these dudes.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Annihilated.
Radiance! Order of Ecclesia. Who doesn't have Order of Ecclesia? Okay, we haven't scouted it. We're going to try up and down. We'll try up first.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
Nothing.
Diseases and pies.
Purpose is made clear.
In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial.
I love the little trials. It's great.
Blue flame.
Wings! Umbra! Right. This could possibly be the boss then.
Another
Instant
one
dead spider.
falls.
Instant dead spider.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
Oh, he dodged. I thought we were gonna go for a complete... Oh wow, dodge as well, okay. Nice.
Formation is broken.
You stupid disciple! How dare you! Ah, Barlow, what a prick. I still have no idea what to do with these occult scribblings. I've tried everything, I think.
I think they're just a random one. I'll actually look it up.
Nice. I'll wait. I'm kind of curious. Clickety click. Sorry. I tried burning them. Yeah, I tried burning them. It's the first thing I tried actually. I was like,
Holy
ah.
water's always bad. 25% of a bad outcome. Yeah, I'd say they're always a dice roll, so probably never touch them.
Too risky. Alright.
Yeah.
The way is lit. The path
Shove
is
him up the
clear.
butt.
We
Ah.
require only the strength to follow it.
The Swine Prince and Wilbur.
It is a
Oh,
travesty.
what knob? Right, let's just shoot this guy.
Wandering mountain of hatred and rage.
I'm gonna mark you for death, sir. Ben, if you could be an insane Cthulhu cultist, would I? I don't know. I think insane Cthulhu cultist just seems a bit dodgy to me, chum.
Good night, Task.
Alright, Tasby, take it easy. Demon pull. Damage mod, that sounds good. So we want him to do as least damage as possible, don't we?
The damage mod is for the damage you deal with it, rather than
Oh, is it?
applying
Oh,
a
sorry.
debuff. Yeah.
Can I stun the pig? No. Blight him, no.
When you're doing debuffs to them, it's always listed as a natural debuff, and it takes your debuff chance.
Skills, end this one. Wilbur has so little health. 50% chance to stun. Is it all he does is end this one? What is that? I can't highlight it, can I?
It marks you, and the big guy has extra damage against marked targets.
See, that sounds really good to try and murder him, but I've got a horrible feeling if I murder him, the guy's gonna go fucking apeshit or something. But I don't want to be marked either. Ooh. Alright, we'll see. I might be wrong on that, I don't know.
There are actually classes that can remove mark. The Arbalest has a sort of, I think it's like a flare ability that removes mark on your target.
Oh, we can stun. You can AoE stun. Okay, that's bad. This guy is fucking massive. Which one's the marked one? 50 damage. Holy shit, balls. Woo! Fucking wrecked. Wild flailing. Ouch.
Bounty hunters.
End these two. Alright, fucking Wilbur's gotta die. That marking shit is super obnoxious. Can I get him from here? No. Come here, Wilbur. Get to the front. I can't demons pull him. I can do a weird heal though. Can I do a stabbing? No, nice. Enraged destruction. Ooh! Ooh! It's protecting the little swine. Oh! So when I hit Wilbur, he went apeshit.
Did you kill Wilbur?
No, but I hit Wilbur and then he did like a shitload of damage, and the Highwayman said he's protecting the little one.
Yes, that's the fun mechanic from here.
Let's not kill.
Do not kill Wilbur.
The thing is even more horrible than
Well,
death.
he's dead now.
Action cannot come soon enough.
When I did this, the first time I did it, which I don't know if it was the first time, I think it might have been on the medium difficulty, I accidentally one-shot Wilbur not knowing what happened, and I think when you actually kill Wilbur, if the prince is still alive, he goes really apeshit.
Oh, really?
Really, really apeshit, so yes.
Damn.
This fight can go very wrong if you don't know how Wilbur works.
Defender's seal. Oh, let's get rid of the... Well, that went alright.
50 crit from the bounty hunter.
That was insane, yeah, just mangled him.
But that's what's so great about mark parties.
Because one sec's marked, yeah.
Yeah, because the occultist can actually help out with that because he provides heals for the party, which is otherwise quite difficult to get, and he has 2 marked debuffs that have good effects on them as well.
It's pretty bow. Well, who should I put the ring on, by the way?
The 25% virtue chance one.
Yeah.
I mean, basically anyone who isn't a healer, it's pretty good on. But even then, I mean, it's usually. So now I think about it, I'm sure that there's actually probably like a preference from the enemies as to who they put stress onto, and so you could probably put it onto someone who you think's likely to get stressed out. I'm just trying to think who that would be.
Okay.
So obviously, when you're inside a dungeon, you can actually move trinkets around, and at least on normal difficulty, possibly not on Radiant, but at least on normal difficulty, if an enemy sees that one of your heroes is quite stressed, and they can do a stress move, a lot of the time they'll focus on that hero again and again and again.
So it might be worth just putting on something.
But then
Maybe the Abomination or something? He causes stress more than anything. After Wilbur dies, the king has the highest damage per turn of any enemy in the game. Oh. That was lucky. So only hit Wilbur the once, he went apeshit, and it's like, let's not do that again. Okay, I'd say that's gone pretty well. We've got quite a lot of 3 and 4 heroes here now.
Still got a lot of boss fights to do though.
Yeah, oh yeah, tons. But So the next one is the Wizened Hag over here. But that's giving me a trinket I've already got. The Necromancer gives me the Hellion's Hairpin. 4% crit if torch is below 25, so that's no real good for me. And we got a friggin' a normal mission for the Cove. We can finally go there next. Fantastic. So we'll do that. I want to say thank you everyone for watching. I hope you really enjoyed it tonight. I'm gonna have to end a little bit early because I need to upload. What the hell's that game called? Deadly Premonition. Thank you. Deadly Premonition. Yes. So I'll be doing that now because I've got to finish one more and then it's all done. So thank you so much for watching. It's a shame that the Twitch bugged up halfway through, but never mind. Hopefully next time we'll be able to talk to each other properly. So yeah, so thank you everybody. It was a pleasure as always, and I'll catch you next time.
Ta-ta!